Hello and welcome, all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourself back in the supposedly only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewers, to affect the action that you are seeing on your screen today. In order to do so, you must spend fate chips. Fate chips are loyalty points that you gain simply by watching, subscribing, interacting with us in chat, or hell, just asking for them. Use those fate chips to make our players say funny things, give them a random prize of your choosing, or have them run into a random encounter. Tonight, we are back in the world of Remnant, playing the RWBY unofficial TTRPG. I am your headmaster for tonight's festivities. I am Headmaster Goo Devil. And joining me today is the majority of Team Jupapot, starting off with Merc Puppy, playing Jack Black.
Howdy.
He hasn't been anywhere recently.
Nope,
Don't
nowhere.
ask.
Nowhere
Next. Next, we have TV Trash, who is going to be playing the part of Pearl Featherley.
Hello.
And last but not least, certainly not least, we have Felix Feltfinger, who's going to be playing the part of Jiminy Henson. Appropriate sound to the tune.
Oh.
Guys, last time we found ourselves in the world of Remnant, you had actually finally been able to clear the lost woods of Kuroyuri and stumbling upon the disheveled path that has put you on the correct course towards finding the town's missing huntsman. However, before continuing your journey, it was pretty late into the evening, and you decided a well-needed rest. A conveniently placed shack gave you all the supplies you needed and able to be able to set up a short little camp. And I believe Jack Black also came across a mighty large container of what would be Remnitian moonshine, which with one shot put Jack on his ass. Excited by the prospect of having some lamentations for the evening, everyone came around the fire with the exception of one. Jiminy Henson did not like what the drink did to his fellow huntsmen, and kicked the bottle over into the roaring campfire, breaking the bottle and burning all the alcohol in a quick blaze. And it is there we find ourselves the following morning, somewhere between the huntsman's cabin or huntsman's homestead and the lost woods of Kuroyuri. Welcome back, everybody. How is everyone this week?
I'm just happy to be here.
Just happy to be here. I'm happy to be with y'all. Well, guys, so for starters, let's see who's going to wake up first. We're going to go just by how you're appearing on my Skype. And it seems Pearl. The loud snoring of one of your compatriots jolts you awake. You do feel the comforting beam of the sun falling upon your face. It's still very, very cold outside. However, you find yourself comfortable and warm within the confines of your sleeping bag. Well, what would you like to do? How do you wake up? Pearl?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You were muted. It's cool. I saw.
Right. Sorry. What's happening? I woke up.
You woke up. That's it. Nothing else has happened.
I think. She's gonna.
Jiminy, I think that's doing someone genuine distress. So.
Oh. Sorry.
Continuing.
Sorry. So, I think she's gonna make sure her leg is okay, like because of the injury.
Rolling, kind of, unzipping the bag and looking at where the lancer had pierced your leg. You're happy to find that the wound is started to scab over, and when you stand, you're able to put the majority of your body's weight on it with no severe pain and a little bit sore, but so much is to be expected, and it certainly beats the alternative where you could have potentially lost a leg altogether.
Okay. I think Pearl's just gonna do some early morning like ballet stretches.
Yep.
Like, she's gonna find like a branch and kind of like use it as like a bar
Okay.
and just kind of like try and see how much flexibility she has in that leg and like see if it's like, see kind of like test her limits with it to see what they are.
Got you. All right. So while you're doing that, the the sunlight penetrates the tree canopy, and a beam of light falls right on top of your eyes there, Jack Black, waking you up.
I like to slowly sit up, and I'm sure I have a massive headache from what I drank yesterday.
Give me a flat D20 roll. Let's see.
Just a D1D20.
A flat D20 roll.
You gotta squish the D20 first. Put it under
That
your
does
chair.
not bode well for me.
That was a D10. Roll me a D20.
Oh, might be.
That's not much better.
Could we interest you in playing the Star Trek game on Mondays?
Indeed. Where a 1 is a critical success.
Yes.
Jack, yeah, that drink did not treat you well over the course of the evening. You feel a little bit woozy, and you're nauseous, and it's coming up.
I want to try to quickly. I want to try and quickly jolt up and stumble into the bushes and just release the hate within my stomach.
So, so the sound of loud retching, Gemini, this wakes you up.
Oh. Okay. There I am. Yep. So I'm looking around the site, and I've my ears are out for the cleaning right now, apparently. So what do I see? Do I is the fire still going?
Yeah, the
Are we in the
fire
cabin or
still-
out? That's what I don't remember.
You guys are outdoors.
Okay.
Just under a nice thick tree canopy that protected you from the elements over the evening.
Checking on my
fire. The
companions.
fire is still technically going. It's not rip roaring flames. It's reduced down to charcoal. So if
Okay.
you were to add some fresh dry wood to it, it'd be very easy to get it going again should you choose.
Okay. Well, so I look around to see where all my teammates are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hearing and smelling one of them, and then I see Pearl stretching out her leg, and then I go to look for our other companion.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a detection check. It's going to be 2d10 perception and discipline.
Okay, got to find my character sheet. Resources, skills. Some of us actually have this written down, but nope. So it's discipline and what?
Perception.
Okay, sorry. Not perceptive and not disciplined. Okay, that's a +3. That's 2d10. All right, 2.
Shouldn't be too hard. This is an easy check.
Well, Add 3 to that because I didn't do it. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12.
Which is, as it happens, 12 is what I had set. So looking around, you notice that you see your other 2 compatriots in Pearl and Jiminy. However, you notice that there's no one sleeping in Aqua Tofana's sleeping bag. Matter of fact, upon closer inspection, you see where she should be. There's a note that was left on top of her sleeping bag, along with, if you will forgive me for checking for just a second, nothing in her inventory, so nothing there.
Okay.
So just a note.
Okay, hold on. Oh, wrong way. There. Let me see. Is it folded over or is it just open?
It's folded. It just folded in half.
Okay, is it? Well, let me see. I'm going to. Well, hey, what's this? Loud enough for all within earshot. We're not otherwise occupied.
Both Pearl and Jack hear it. I'll let you guys decide how you want to respond. Or not at all.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Jiminy had called out that he found something of interest.
I have a piece of paper where her sleeping bag, Aqua's sleeping bag is, and I'm holding it up.
I think Pearl Featherly is going to like elegantly stop, do a little like spin round on the spot, like a football change, and then walk over to, very elegantly glide over to Jiminy and kind of like pluck the piece of paper out of his hands and then read it for themselves.
Okay.
I just walk over.
Not gonna contest that.
Okay. So the letter reads, to my recent acquaintances. I've never done well running with other huntsmen. It's why I decided to try and do things on my own. However, I thought maybe this was due another shot, and that I'd be able to achieve more if I were to give it another shot. Well, I was happy to find that it did make things a little bit easier, but there are also risks, and certain people who don't really fall in line with with my beliefs, all of which came to a rapid realization when Jiminy wasted perfectly good alcohol. Wasting alcohol is never excusable, not in Aqua's book. So, it is on this that I leave you guys and wish you all the best. Signed, Aqua Tofana.
I think Pearl sighs and then like hands the note over to Jack so he can read it himself.
Dear acquaintances.
I just get to the end of the note. Blah, blah, blah.
P.S. TLDR by Felicia.
Well,
I crumple up the note and just toss it in the fire.
Oh, I have not read this note. This is brilliant.
Basically,
which is fine. I don't need to know.
She's left.
Okay.
Because of creative differences.
It's what broke up the Beatles.
Yeah.
That and Yoko.
Well, unlike the Beatles, we're not very successful right now.
No, but we will be.
Who's George Harrison?
Boy, we haven't even formally decided on a group name. Maybe we wait until.
Oh my god! Did we just lose the vowels?
You just lost the T in jackpot, so right now you're just jackpot. So
Or juke.
so or
Juke.
Joop. Joop.
Can we vote for the Ruggles?
So is there anything else you guys would like to do whilst you are still at camp? Eat, drink, your box standards.
Did Aqua leave like her crossbow or anything?
No, she took everything that she had on her person with her.
All right.
Oh god,
Which,
this
which
morning
speaking
sucks.
meta is actually why I paused for a second, to look at what she had in her inventory, and all she had were her weapons. So
This morning sucks. You know what? It's early, but I want more. Where's the moonshine?
I gotta look at you hard.
Where's the moonshine?
looking into
Oh god, she took it with her.
since the flame is died down in the fire, the campfire is but charcoal. You can't help but to notice glass shards in the ash and charcoal of the campfire.
Yeah,
What?
that was Jimmy.
I give Jimmy a hard glare.
Yeah, I basically have a bit of a look of disdain going at this point.
Pearl kind of has a look of I'm so fucking done with this. I don't care.
Yep.
Like, Pearl is an anti-alcohol. She's not like aggressively pro-alcohol. She's kind of like, this doesn't matter.
Speak for yourself. All is now truly lost, and I fall to my knees.
Look, once
What?
we find this hunter in the woods, we'll go back to town where there's like a tavern with lots of alcohol that hasn't been made in a forest toilet.
And not to mention, someone just left, so your everyone's share of the bounty just went up.
Yeah.
There's hope again.
Cool, rad. Are we gonna go on our little questaroo?
After breakfast.
Okay, cool.
Like questaroo.
Unless that's in the fire too.
No.
If it is,
No,
I'll
you
actually
didn't.
scream.
You didn't basically drink yourself stupid with a can of pork and beans over there.
So,
But-
speaking of,
yeah.
you guys did find canned provisions in the abandoned shack, none of which are labeled.
Oh, also, is there like a river near here?
For sake of purposes, getting you guys water, we'll say yes.
Okay, cool. Is the river like flowing?
It's flowing.
Okay, cool. Does the river have like fish in it?
Sure.
Does the river
Cool, I
have
think-
money in it?
No.
Since we're
Is the river downstream of an open sewage pit?
No, pollution's thankfully not a huge issue on Remnant.
Oh, good.
Cool. I think Pearl is like gonna take her shoes off and like ready like a feather. And also something I'd like to do is like during downtime can Pearl like prepare feathers, so like dart feathers, so I can use capacity.
Sure. Yeah, why
combat?
not?
So like feathers like prepared.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
little darts.
Okay, that's cool. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So Feather's gonna go stand in the river and just try and like stab a fish.
Let's see. Let's have you roll.
Sorry, I mean Pearl.
And all the fish are grim. They were grim, you'd just be taking them out.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
as a meta thing,
Nothing done.
work your really cool on this.
Oh, so no rule cool on this because this is a
Oh,
simple
come
check,
on.
but you guys have been reduced down to one rule cool for the next scene.
Beautiful.
And you'll have opportunity to get them back. I made sure of that. Pearl, roll me your 2d10, add your agility and willpower.
Okay, 2d10, agility and willpower, that is a 7.
With your first stab, you see a rather large catfish start to swim past your feet, and just come down straight on it and lift up about a 7-pound catfish in your arms.
Beautiful. I think Pearl's gonna go and like gut this fish and make it like safe to eat, and then like do a little like cook it over like the campfire, and then be like, "Hey gang, let's
Hello.
save those rations. I have some fresh food here."
Oh, well, she was fishing. I was going to stoke the fire since she made that.
Oh,
You said
yeah.
it was dang, so we'll get the fire started while she's out doing it because she looked like she was going to get us food.
And I just watch.
We love a male wife.
So, and you within your like standard kits, you do also have some tin cups with you. So if you wanted to just pick up some ground snow and stuff your cups with it and hold it over the fire, you got pretty easy access to fresh water.
I thought she just boiled the fish out of the fresh water.
Or you could do that.
Or we could do that.
Yeah, either
I guess
or.
it
You
depends
could
on
go,
how lazy
go
you
to the
feel.
river and grab some.
I'll do that.
But we'll say that you guys found yourselves some fresh water one way or the other and enjoy your meal. And so, anything else before you pick up and leave?
Okay, so now that Aqua isn't here, she was kind of our navigator. So what is our plan going forward?
I thought we were just winging it the whole time.
Oh yeah, but like now we're more winging it.
Oh yeah, she had the conceit of being a native of the woods.
Yeah,
The rest of us need MapQuest.
yeah. I think from here on out things are gonna get a lot harder without Aqua.
Yeah.
I think
Because
fortunately she did draw an arrow in the ground over here.
did she?
Or did she just
Oh
leave
yeah,
an
yeah, it's
arrow?
right here. Yeah, it's right here. Yep, there's an arrow right there.
She did not,
happened,
however, to remind you, you guys are able to find to follow a broken path.
Okay. I mean, we know where the path is, but it's like beyond that, we don't really know where we're going.
Well, for right now, if you wanted to follow that path, or
Any clue is still a clue.
and right now the disheveled path is your current only clue as to the whereabouts.
Right. So I'm ready to leave when you guys are.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So stoking out the fire, being responsible camping adults, clean up all your mess and begin your trek down this.
Oh, we're gonna probably each take a couple of the cans from the cabin, apparently.
Oh yeah. Like put them in.
If each of you want to put just two, we'll say canned provision as the item.
So we all get 2 each. Inventory. What do we put that just in our notes?
Yeah, because it doesn't really have a proper place to put.
I'm gonna put it in my semblance. Canned food in my semblance.
So, stowing what supplies you can muster. You guys make your way down the beaten path. And it is on this path that you find yourselves just walking and walking, and you notice that as early as everyone woke up, that the sun is just has gone from its low point in the east and is now nearly at its point of high noon. It is, however, at this point that you guys managed to stumble on a clearing. And that is where we find you guys in roll 20. Can I make this thing go away? You are in my way. Thank you. I've already changed the map. All right, guys. So, here you find yourself in this opening, this clearing. And just so you know, we are going to be a lot more generous with the right. And just so you know, redemption herd. Just write it down. Cool. All right. Sorry for the hold up there. So you do find yourselves in a clearing, and what I was starting to say earlier, the reveal area, since it is pretty much high noon, anytime you guys make a move, you are going to get a lot more. Because not only is it it's sunny. You know, the blizzard of the previous evening had eased up. So that being said, let's see. I'm gonna go in order of how I got you guys again. So 14, 18, and 16. All right. So Jack, you are actually the first to find yourself crossing into this clearing. Yep. What would you like to do?
Is this like a fallen tree right here?
It is.
I like to work my way over here, kind of hide behind it, and take a peek over.
Okay, I see. So if you want to go ahead and move your token, I'll go ahead and reveal some area. All right. You got all of that. Just coming up and taking a bit of a cautious approach. Jack, you do lean or kind of lean against this fallen tree in front of you. And actually, since you're the first one there, if you would roll me 2d10, add your perception and discipline.
All right. Two, 10.
All right, Jack. Since you're so close to this tree, you were actually able to notice that it has been felled recently, and by the looks of it, from what you remember in your academy days, it was not felled by natural means such as wind or the storm that had passed the evening prior. Something big brought this tree down.
All Bunyan is nearby.
It's possible.
Yeah.
All right. So that being your move, Pearl, you are up next. You guys actually centered it.
Okay. So I think I go up to Jack and I ask him what he's found.
I found a tree. It's
Brilliant.
It's fallen, but
It's a tree.
and this is probably obvious, something unnatural brought this down.
All right. Was it an axe or was it something we should be concerned about?
I believe it should be something of concern.
Okay.
That is all.
That is all.
And would you like to do anything else there, Pearl?
I think Pearl would like to scooch over this tree and kind of wander into this sort of area, still within sight of Jack, so Jack can still see them.
There you go. So from where you're standing, you do see what looks to be a homestead in front of you.
Is this
And it looks like it's in a few of the windows have been broken out, and a little bit of looks like some claw marks across the wooden walls, but otherwise, from what looks like battle damage, it looks lived in, well kept, at least as far as you can tell from the outside.
what's the person's name that we're looking for?
You do not know.
Okay. Cool. I think Pearl is just going to shout. Hello?
So
The response you hear is in the form of a distant growling.
Okay, cool. Pearl's gonna like run back and leap over this log thing.
Let's see, you were here, so that was 1, 2, 4, 5. We're
Can I use my little glide ability thing?
actually as large as that map is. We'll say you could do that without having to expend any aura to get yourself moving. Okay. All
it's
right.
just like she just went boop, 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 boop.
So Jack,
One move.
you're watching this all happen when Pearl just almost out of the clear blue, almost out of your left peripheral, just leaps back over the tree, plops down and sits down, and pins themselves against the tree as if to join you in hiding.
Get ready for combat?
It's almost like I just said something unnatural took down this tree.
Yeah, but I was checking to see if the person we were looking for was nearby.
And within perfectly good line of sight, the both of you do notice the Ursa that has come out from the tree line.
Can I motion Jiminy like just to get down, like just like with not saying anything, just like hand gestures, like
we are not currently in initiative, so I'm just making you guys go in turn just to keep everything going, But yeah,
I just stand there and wave.
I'm kind of mouthing, "Get down, get down."
I think, can we say that Pearl still has like a bit of fish from earlier, and she's just kind of like holding it in the palm of her hand, and she's like, come eat it, come eat it.
Mm-mm.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hold on. You're tempting.
No, it's been said. It's been done. Where is? I'm a bit of a shadow across my face, and I'm just gonna head off over to the whatever it is, right, or to the left. How far can I get?
Hold on. Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he's hidden.
From that, yes.
Yeah.
There's probably more than that one.
I know. But if he doesn't want us to treat him like an idiot, he should stop being an idiot.
And Tavi, if you could check your Discord views. All right. So Jiminy takes what seems to be a defensive position. I also need to reveal some area for him.
Since as a question, I didn't see the Ursa, right?
From where you were standing, you saw that Jack and Pearl seemed to be concerned about something, but you did not see what.
And then they started treating me like an animal. And okay, so I went over here Since I'm not immediately on alarm for something, I'll just gaze at the cabin,
Right.
which I kind of, you already described. Oh shit, broken shit, claw marks. So I get a picture. Got it. All right. And defensive stance, like you put me in.
If you want to, okay, so I'm sorry. What would you like to do? What are you doing?
Oh no, that's what I took in. Yeah, I took in. There's this, there's this, there's this, there's damage, and you said they were concerned about something. So, boom, weapons out. Jim and Frank are out. Just looking around, ready.
Okay. So weapons drawn. Jiminy goes for a something of a more spread scout check. Jiminy, tell you what, if you could also, let's see, we're gonna have you roll a detection as well. 2d10, it's perception and discipline. So I think that was a +3 for you, if memory serves.
Yeah, that's always the shitty one.
Sorry, bud.
Well, I got abs, so that's a thing. Look, you can be hot or you can be funny. And lucky I got both. Dead average.
Still hasn't. Wait, yes, it has. I'm dumb. You hear, and we'll, especially with you having corgi ears, we'll give you the win on this. You hear rustling and scattering from within the home in front of you.
Okay. Not a lot of cover here, is there?
Not a lot, no.
Oh well, I'll crouch way down, wiggle my corgi butt.
Okay. Coming back around to Jack then. Jack, you do see the Ursa in front of you, and the slightly disheveled cabin. What would you like to do?
I like to whisper to Pearl, I think before we should inspect the cabin, we should sweep the perimeter, get rid of any threats.
Absolutely.
Okay. Here's my plan. I'm going to try to draw the Ursa in, and as it comes charging, I want you to try to surprise it with a sneak attack. His eyes will be on me the whole time.
All right.
All right, if I could have, well, since this is going to be a little bit of a sneak attack for you, we're going to let that resolve itself first. So describe what the two of you are doing.
I'm thinking I'm going to stand on top of the broken tree, and I'll just shout at it, and as it comes charging, I'll jump out of the way. As it comes jumping over to swipe at me, she'll probably kick it or stab it.
Okay. So Jack leaps on top of the down tree in front of him and screams as loud as he can, "Hey, over here! What's up?" And of course, the Ursa takes notice. Let's see. This guy's gonna be whenever initiative does come around. That's his. It does, of course, take notice of you. You were more than loud enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just enough to be able to get to you. So Jack, as you expect a wild and violent creature to do, it sees a meal in front of it and charges directly at you. At full speed, you see it just leap with both its claws and its mouth wide open, showing all of its fangs. What are you doing to get out of the way of this thing?
I'd like to dive and take a spin back to the right.
Okay. So let's see. That's going to be, since you got one rule cool, 3d10 agility and perception on this one.
All right.
Let's see, and Ursa's attack value, I thought I had it written down, was that. Alrighty.
Were you jumping, Jack?
In a flash, so it
Yeah.
could be jumping Jack Flash. Gas. So yes, Jack manages to just leap from one end of the down tree, clear to the other. However, the momentum of the Ursa continues, presenting itself directly in front of Pearl as they lie there and wait. Pearl, as this thing is flying past you at its full running speed, what are you doing?
I'm holding up some of my sharp feathers, ready to try and impale its underbelly as it's jumping over.
Okay, so that's going to be your, let's say, your 3d10, add your strength and agility. More than sufficient. As a matter of fact, its defense is what again? Oh, cool. Never wrote it down. I'm done.
Oh.
All right. Well, fair enough. We're gonna call that more than enough. And so, Pearl, as it's leaping over you, you've already got the two feathers that you had stowed within your capacity. And as it's flying over top of you, you do manage to embed both of the sharp ends of your feathers, and its own the creature's own momentum does the rest. As you stay strong and stoic and just stay in place, the feathers do the rest of the work, ripping this Ursa from from neck all the way down to just below its abdomen, spilling all of its innards are now outwards. And it's dead before it even hits the ground, vanishing into grim dust.
All right, one down.
And that is absolutely a rule of cool earned. All right.
Did she avoid getting all the guts coming on her?
Yeah, is she covered in ichor?
Please let that just sort of, she rolled out of the way just in time.
Tavy, odds or evens?
Dealer's choice.
No, it's not. Come on, odds or evens?
Dealer's choice.
No. Jiminy, odds or evens?
Let's go with evens. And odds. Both. Metal dice.
All right. So, Pearl, you look up, and as you are cutting it, you do notice all of its innards are now outwards again. However, it does make a puddle in front of you, and you go to check to make sure if your perfectly slightly bluish white dress has been stained at all. But a fortune would have it none of it ended up on you. And bear with me for just a second so I can convey this. See, SFX 2. All right. And just address that.
Yep. Heard.
All right, thanks, guys. All righty. So, speaking of, that was both of y'all's turns. Oh, so Jiminy, we're gonna come back around to you.
Okay. Well, that was pretty cool.
And actually, from your line of sight, you do see the creature land to your right and just frump into the ground before it vanishes
Yep.
into the air.
Yeah, because I probably saw it like charging from the hidden spot, and then suddenly a sound, and then, oh, well, that was nice, and then it split in half. Did the cabin make noise? There was noise in the cabin too, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There seems to be no response from the cabin as far as you can tell.
Okay. I'm a little leery about that. So I'm gonna circle. Oh man, sorry, is it my turn or not?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna circle back to where they are. And does anybody need to be helped up, or are they good?
No, they're all good. They're healthy.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, well, it's one down, and whatever is in that cabin to go.
We should do a perimeter sweep first, but we should probably keep someone with an eye on the cabin.
Well, that's between you guys.
Who wants to watch the cabin?
Oh, I'll watch the cabin.
Okay, Jiminy, you watch the cabin. Pearl, you're with me.
Okay. So coming back around, that's going to be Jack.
I guess I'll
Oh,
move
and sorry to cut you off, but Pearl, you've been awarded a skill bonus by the Lords and Ladies of Fate. You got Nat Jester to thank for that one.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jack, where are you moving to?
I'm going to move northbound.
Well, again, you do have control of your token, so please feel free.
How what's my movement? How far can I move me?
Pretty far. You can move it 5 spaces for this side of the map.
2. About here. That good?
And again, if you want to move partially and wait for my reveal and then make the rest of your move, you're more than welcome.
I'd say welcome. Yeah. I don't know if you need me to weigh in on that, but that's my suggestion.
All right. And there's no windows on that side, so I don't need to worry about that. And we're gonna freehand that right there. Okay. Pearl, you are up next. You just follow in tow with Jack?
Yeah, I'm just following Jack.
Okay. All right. No change there. Jiminy, it is your move.
Okay, they're going off that way. I'm going to. Well, I mean, literally just get in. If there's any better cover or anything here, I'm gonna try and take it and just literally keep an eye. Because there's a door, no other windows?
Yeah, there are windows. As a matter of fact, from that point of view, you get and I probably could have done this a little earlier. My apologies. Okay. You do get a partial view inside. It's not much.
The roof is intact. There's just a single damaged element on the house, right?
Yeah, it just looks like something came up and used it as a scratch post.
Okay.
In certain spots.
Okay, so there's a door and a couple of windows. I just wanted to make sure I understood that. And I can't see anything in through that, but nothing's coming out. I'm just gonna keep glued on that.
Okay. So back around to Jack and Pearl.
2, 3. I'm gonna move 3 spaces upwards just so I can try and stay covered, but see around this tree to me.
Okay.
Hmm.
And we're gonna give you here.
Can't get some tokens to move there.
I don't know if those tokens are on the map or if I can see anything.
Oh,
I can.
wow! You can actually see those, huh? All right, I guess I gotta
I'm
move
moving
them.
like crazy right now.
Those were. They're none of those guys are guarantees. Don't worry about them.
Okay,
Don't you worry about them.
I heard a lot of mouse clicks, sir. I heard a lot of mouse clicks.
You're revealing area. You're fine.
I think I'll like to use the rest of my remainder to go about here, so maybe I can see if there's any windows on the left side. Or
Nothing quite yet. However, la 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 la. Reveal. Doop. So we're gonna give you that much more.
Doop.
You're not quite around the building yet. But you did as you and Pearl were walking around. You did see there was a window on the front of the house, or at least one. Anything else?
I just want to motion to Pearl that so far there's no danger, but still be alert.
Okay. So Pearl, it is now your move.
I think Pearl just stays close to Jack.
Just move you right there. Jiminy, are you doing anything differently from holding position?
There's not any. Yeah, I mean, there's not really. No, I want to keep an eye on them. I want to stay covered. I want to make sure I got eyes on the house. So I'm gonna make the magical OK sign to them if they're looking back at me.
All right. Jack, you do look over your shoulder just to make sure Jiminy's where he's supposed to be, and you just see him making the A-OK.
I give him a thumbs up.
Okay. So Jack and Pearl, we're back around to you.
I want to move. I want to see what's around this tree. So maybe over here. Do I see anything up here?
It's gonna be nothing, but I'm gonna reveal.
All right. So that was one. I still got four more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably use the rest to go around here.
Minesweeper.
Okay. And Pearl still following suit.
Yeah.
All right. So Jack did move over this way a little bit, so that kind of shortened up his distance. Did you want to move a little more ahead to either direction? You got 5 spaces in wherever you want to go.
I guess I'll just go here.
Okay. Reveal. Nice. Big. All right. And we're going to try and give you the walls of this building because it occurs to me that I have not done so.
Oh, wait, there's a pole barn? A garden shed?
There's so yes, Jack and Pearl probably could have told you this sooner, but you do notice what looks to be another building in front of you, much smaller than the home, but seems to be a storage shed of sorts. This one is actually much like the home, well maintained. and seems like someone's been using it.
Is there a door on this shed?
There is a door.
Is it closed?
It's closed. Sorry, which I realized I had to kind of draw on, but yes, the door is closed. So again, I'm guessing Jiminy still holding position.
All right, so I don't see the shed, but I'm not gonna let them out of my sight. No, I will still hold position, yeah. Nothing's moved inside the glass. Nothing's coming around the other edge of the cabin, right?
Nothing yet, no.
Okay.
All right, Jack and Pearl. It's back to you. Oh, and I'm so sorry. Speaking of, Pearl now has line of sight to see just a little bit more into the cabin. Not much, but from where you're standing, you can kind of look in a little bit. All right, so yeah, Jack and Pearl.
Got some hardwood floors.
I'm gonna move up to the storage shed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of lean up against the wall. And do I hear anything inside the shed?
Roll me a. Let's see. It's going to be a detection. So 2d10 at your perception and discipline. Ay, ay, ay. Quiet as a mouse.
Can I just give the door like a solid knock and try again?
All right. So Jack goes up to the door and you hold your ear out. No response.
I just like signal to Pearl like sounds quiet in there. There might not be anything in here. Or anything alive.
Is the door locked?
I should probably check.
And I'm sorry. A skill bonus has been awarded to Jack Black by 2B.
Oh. Thanks, 2B.
All right. So Jack, if you want to give it a little push, you do feel resistance. How hard do you want to push on these doors?
Like, not too much to make a scene, but not too little to unable to move it. Like, is it like a knob or something? Or is it just like a push door?
It's kind of like a swinging barn door.
I guess I just give it like a medium push.
So giving it a little bit more oomph to it, you start to get the left side door pushing in a little bit, but you feel there's a significant amount of weight that's while it's not locked, it almost seems as if it were well, now that you've got it creaked open a little bit, you can see that there's some things that were thrown in front of the door to kind of create an ad hoc barricade.
I like to slowly release the door and just inform Pearl about this.
I follow Jack.
Okay. So that being said, that's you guys. Jiminy, they are starting to fall out of your line of sight. Like they're getting a little far.
They're going in the basement is what they're doing. It's like if you not watch movies. Oh man. I can cover. Can I do like a quick run, like double movement to get myself, where do I need to be? I want to be here.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can do that with Jim and Frank?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Since you guys are still out of initiative, I'm not going to restrict your movement just yet. So if you want to move all the way there,
is that okay? I mean, I'll do it as this one-time thing.
No, it's
clearly not stealthy.
Perfectly fine.
Okay. So I'll do that crouch, quick run as fast as I can.
So, so if you want to go ahead and move your token, Pearl and Jack, you hear the crunching of snow behind you as the both of you turn and see Jiminy Naruto running behind you and coming to a rest at the corner of the home.
Yep. So the back against the wall kind of thing.
What happened? Did you see something?
That looks kind of scary. I didn't want to be too far away if you guys went in. Nothing's in the front. I want to cover you before you go in.
Actually, the door is kind of heavy. Could you help push this open with me?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I stretch.
So that's a no.
Okay. Yep. Flexed. Okay, so I'll go over to the door. And then on 2, because I don't count that high apparently. I don't know.
Should Pearl,
just don't have to push it long.
I would say, Pearl, you should probably get to a position in case there is something in there that jumps out. You're not in like any line of fire.
Is there any there's no windows on this thing, are there?
If you wanted to circle the building, you could, but looking at it, there are none.
Let's circle the building thing. Kind of makes a little sense.
Well, here, tell you what. Let me give you the outer perimeter of this building. There you
go. Okay. On 2. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
So the both of you put and Jiminy, you have a one-liner. Check chat. But the both of you put the brunt of all of your weight into pushing this door open, and even with the both of you, you still got to kind of rock back and forth. But you find yourself gaining more and more purchase in getting that door open as you hear some things tumble onto the ground. And as you start to force them out of the way, ultimately pushing the door wide open. Oh, well, not wide open, yeah, or at least open enough. How about that? Open enough.
Okay.
To
for
be
the
able
purposes
to.
Go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
Oh no, for the purposes of the one-liner, Merc, is it okay if I kind of be the first body in the doorway?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So finish what you're doing, and I'll.
Us, so
yeah.
No, this is actually a perfect point for that. So do you just the both of you burst in there, Jiminy leading the way.
Here's Johnny.
To find.
Are you not entertained? How are you doing?
Have you move in a little bit, as well as Jack. Jiminy, you scream, "Here's Johnny," but almost don't even finish the last syllable before you notice a man of about slightly above retirement age, clad in armor, with a sword in his right hand, currently sat up and against one of the storage boxes. He, from what you can tell, he seems to be alive, but barely. Like, his eyes are closed. He's barely breathing. And even with the both of you bursting your way in there, doesn't seem to have noticed your presence.
Pearl, do you
Only
still
we
got
could-
that med kit?
Only we could pour alcohol all over him.
I think we used it when I almost lost my leg.
So that's a no.
I'm just checking my inventory now.
Yeah, as I recall, we you used the med kit to heal your
Is
leg.
the med kit a one-time thing?
It is.
It's okay.
So
Are
We
we
probably
still
should have bought two.
I don't. I don't think we had much of a choice.
I think
It wasn't sort of like a choice. Oh, was that one of the things we bought?
it's one of them, and y'all only bought one. As I recall, the shopkeep was encouraging you to get more. But say la vie.
I don't miss him.
He's Jack, you do follow in and noticing that, and then calling out the Pearl, asking if they may have still had the medical kit. You can see that he looks like he's beat up, and turning around and checking your nearby surroundings. All three of you notice that.
Oh, hold on. Before you do that, sorry. Before you do extra descriptions, my Jimmy's first act would be just to ignore anything and go straight to him. For nothing else than pathos.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. But I want to let you know that I was going to do whatever.
Okay, so but just so y'all knew, just a little bit of flavor to description. Approaching this this storage building, you notice that the snow around it is no longer the perfect white you expect it to be. As a matter of fact, it's more gray, a lot darker, almost as if someone had been sprinkling, just straight fire ash on it all day. Uh, it seems, as far as you can tell, this is, grim dust, and there's a lot of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Jiminy, first to kneel down next to what you can surmise is the missing huntsman. What would you like to do?
Is there any? Are there any obvious injuries which I could render? Whatever aid they taught us at the academy, or is he just like exhausted kind of thing?
He's as far as you can tell, there's no he's absolutely completely clad in his armor. There's no viewable injuries, but looking around at the ground, you don't see any blood puddles to suggest that he's currently bleeding externally.
Well, I think someone mentioned like not all injuries are visible. So let's see. Well, I don't see anything, guys. If you got ideas, has anyone got any more medical experience? Because nothing's poking out where it shouldn't be.
Talking so close to him actually kind of. Who goes there? And he turns and with his eyes barely open. Oh, fine. It's nice to see a face with eyes that aren't glowing. How have you found yourself there?
Am I the only one? Anyone else joining in?
Yeah. Is he talking to you or me?
Well, Jiminy's kneeled down next to him.
Yeah, I'm motioning him over. Hey, we got a live one. I'm here with some fellow huntsmen. I'm Jiminy. You may know Cheryl and Carol.
I may have gone to academy with a Cheryl and Carol. It was pleasant to meet you, Jiminy. And he opens his eyes up just a little more, Because you said you had compatry. Ah, good. You bought friends. We're going to need them.
We're co-workers.
Acquaintances.
Right. So I take it you killed it.
The one Ursa, yes, we killed it.
Oh, I don't think.
Ursa. Well, there's been plenty of Ursa.
We've noticed.
Yes. I locked some of the bastards in my home to get away.
How many? How many and what kind?
Oh, a Borbatusk was able to tunnel underneath my home and invite itself in. So I locked that room off. I don't know how many are potentially in there. Oh,
Kill with fire.
but aside from no, but you killed an Ursa. But did you kill? Did you kill it?
What is it?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Surely it must still be here. We're gonna have to go. Ah! You see him struggle to try and get up.
Got a can of beans here.
I think we have potentially more problems than hunger.
Okay. Are you tired? Are you injured? Or are you tired? Or are you just exhausted?
Can I notion Pearl to quickly run inside so we can try and hide in for whatever it is?
The door should close easy.
Pearl enters and closes the door.
Okay.
I like to crack the door open just a little so I can peek out.
All right. So, no. What are you? This is not the time to hide. You are here. You must make haste. Ah! He tries to get up again, but goes to clutch at his leg. Ah! Ah!
That I can do something about. Can we see that leg?
So go ahead and roll me a your 2d10 endurance and discipline, please.
Why you do this to me? Okay, hold on.
I don't pick what the skills are.
It's literally your job.
Yes, but there's some that fit. Well, there's most that fit.
That was my yep. Oh, thank goodness it wasn't perception and endurance. Let me see. I'm gonna disable that, and I'm just gonna let it roll dice. Oh, well that worked out for the best. James Bond theme.
Indeed. So, Jiminy,
Yeah.
looking around the I'm sorry, the shed. You notice some loose wood and some fabric that you could fashion a very quick splint out of. So getting up and doing so, you begin to go to work. He's like, we may not have time. They come back. They always come back.
Tell us what happened.
It's okay. I know they're just like podcasts. They never end. It's okay. I'm running out. Wrapping a leg.
She's on the move. All the rumors are true. She's on the move. She's sending her best. And the biggest. I did what I could. For days I held them. But then, apparently she decided to play dirty. And it's at this point, Jiminy, you do finish finish the splint and take a step back. All right. I think that may do. Come. Can someone help me? Help me to my feet.
I was figuring beefy arm around him. Is he bigger than me?
He's roughly your size, but considering the amount of armor he has on, you may want to ask either Pearl or Jack for help.
Hey, Pearl, you're kind of already lame on this. Jack, little hand here.
No, you got it.
Okay, I guess I got it.
So trying to pull him up, you were barely able to get any purchase on him, and you do have to let go because your strength fails you. It was like, come on, we can do this. And he's
Like day.
Lift.
he
Can we
goes-
make him a cane with the materials in the barn?
He has a sword. Well, the sword won't work well for that, will it?
Actually, it would. So he's like, actually, I think I have just the thing. He goes to his hip and sheathes the sword, and uses it along with the tangs on the handle to start to bring himself back up. And he's actually able to successfully stand on his feet. However, just loses balance a little bit and leans up against the wall. Is like, that may be hopefully the most pain I feel this day. Come, let us go before it comes back.
What is it? Who is she? We need answers, sir.
Can I actually piggyback this guy?
Oh well, it happened, and he gets through the word and it's at this point you see just an arm protruding from the center of his chest, and it actually starts to lift him up along the wall. Everyone looking up, you can't help but to notice it looks like he's crying black tears as it oozes out of his eyes and his nose and every orifice in his face. And you, if one of you wants to try and pull him down, you're welcome to do so.
Can I slice up the arm that's sticking out of him?
You can. He's pretty high up there, but you can try and toss one of your
I'll
shots.
just shoot him. Hit
All
the
right.
arm, not him.
It's gonna be 4d10. Let's see. You are this. You are this. You are this. You are this. Add your agility and willpower, and then I'm gonna. So you do. So Jack, upon seeing this, you fire both of your shots at it. However, much to your surprise, even though it seems like you connected on the arm, you were disappointed when you see it pass directly through it, almost as if it wasn't even there. The huntsman continues to scream, writhe in pain as you see his eyes begin to roll into the back of his head, and just almost looks like all the blood has gone from his face as the arm rips back through his chest, dropping him to the ground. As what committed the act just comes through the wall. A Geist flies through the wall. So for Felix and Tavy there, it's like a ghostly apparition that just kind of ignores metaphysics and is able to just phase shift through walls with ease. And so as it comes through the wall, it hovers above you and it looks at its recent kill. It looks at the team in front of it, goes and screams loudly in front of all of you as it shoots out of the partially or the crack that remained in the door, and shoots out the front of the storage or yeah the shed, and flies off. Um,
Mm.
Do we think the huntsman's okay?
if any of you would like to,
Go with a no.
take a pulse.
Poke at him a little. Nope.
So Jiminy, already kind of being in position, takes a knee again, puts his finger on the huntsman's neck. No pulse. And from as far as you can tell, where you noticed, belaboring before, his chest is no longer shifting up and down. Breathing has stopped. It seems he has shifted himself his mortal coil.
The black ooze coming out of his eyes is also a dead giveaway.
And the last thing before we end tonight's session, you can't help but to hear outside just what sounds like and it is on that note we will end tonight's session. Guys, you did it. You found him. He wasn't in super great shape, but you found him. So that is actually the job well done. It seems the mayor may have been mistaken in your abilities to be able to find Kurori's missing huntsman, although we certainly didn't find him in the state that we were hoping for. So everyone else at home, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be back the same time at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week for what will more than likely be for the season finale of RWBY, the Fabled campaign. So speaking of what's coming up, for tomorrow, I don't believe there's been any decision. There's not going to be any Star Wars. There's not going to be riffs. However, make sure you guys are paying attention to the Discord. So if we do go live with something, you'll be the first to know. Friday night, we are off. Saturdays, we are going to be doing the Riff's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse. That's going to be on from 6 p.m. Eastern until 8 p.m. Then Sundays, we have our 5th edition D&D stream, where we have that's going to be the Tomb of Annihilation. That's going to be running from 9 p.m. Eastern until 11 p.m. Then Monday nights, we are back on the Norway. Like, we've been on the Norway for 2 episodes in a row, and it's amazing. Like, we actually get to fly our own damn ship. It's pretty freaking cool.
It hasn't flown yet. I mean, that's the worst.
It's drifting in the cosmos, so we're gonna count that. It's movement. Yeah, it may be inertial movement, but it's movement. And then I'm sure pretty soon, along with our Monday nights having Star Trek adventures, pretty soon we're going to be alternating between that and our brand new game, Solar Patrol. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And then again, we'll be back same time next week with what I believe should be the conclusion of Volume 1 of RWBY, the Fabled campaign. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate everything you do. We're going to be raiding someone, I am sure. But until we see you guys next time, stay strong, Huntress. Catch you next time.